Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you a step-by-step tutorial on how to solve a Rubik's Cube. But before we get into this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications down below the video. And yeah, let's get into it. Okay, before even thinking about wanting to solve Rubik's Cube, you're going to need to know these three important things about a cube. First is a centerpiece. A centerpiece tells you which side is which color, right? They're the piece right directly in the middle. Next is an edge piece. An edge piece goes in between two of these pieces, so they're connected to the centerpiece, the ones touching it, and they're in between these two pieces, so you could just think of it as a middle piece, right? They have two colors and go in between two centerpieces, as I explained before. Next and lastly is a corner piece. A corner piece has three colors and goes in between three centerpieces right here, right? And they're surrounded, I guess you could say, by edge pieces. So you need to memorize this, because I'm gonna be explaining this later on. Not much, but I'm gonna say that you need to put this edge piece here or a corner piece there. So yeah. Anyways, let's finally get to the first step. Okay, so this first step is called daisy. As you can see, right, by just using your eyes, I guess, you could tell that, well, it obviously looks like a daisy, right? So, I'm gonna show you how to get this daisy. So, I'm gonna scramble up this cube, and yeah, all right. So, you're gonna wanna find the edge pieces that have white on them. You don't need to worry about the other color that's on them for now. Just look for the white pieces. Well, the white edge pieces. Remember, they're the ones in between these corner pieces right here. So we have one right here, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? So if you have an edge piece right here, right, just flipped in not the correct way, you're gonna want to turn it to either the left or right. So make sure the white piece is facing towards you. Right, you're gonna want to either turn it left or right, and once you do either one of those, you're gonna want to turn the side that you turned it to. So say you turned it to the right, you're gonna want to turn this right side up, so that way these two align. Or if you turned it to the left, you're gonna want to just align to the left, like turn the left side up. So once you do that, and say you have another piece like I just got, do the same thing, except if you already have a piece to your left or right, do it the opposite way. So first I put this piece to the left, now I'm putting this to the right. So say we have two pieces right here, okay? If it's directly below it, the white edge piece is directly below the yellow centerpiece, such as this, you're just gonna want to turn this twice. But say you already have a white piece right here, you're either gonna want to turn the bottom so to where there's no white edge piece, or you're gonna want to turn the top to where there's no white edge piece. Once you've done that, you have completed the first step, which is called the yellow daisy. Not yellow daisy, but daisy. Okay, step 2 to solving a Rubik's Cube is called the white cross. Obviously you can see why it's called the white cross, but now I'm gonna show you how to get it. Now that you have your daisy, you're gonna look at the centerpieces right next to the yellow centerpiece. So the colors that you should see for the centerpieces is blue, red, green, and orange. The white centerpiece should still be at the bottom. Now you're gonna look at the edge pieces with white on them, and you're gonna look at the color right next to them. So right now we're looking at the white orange centerpiece, not centerpiece, but edge piece. Now say you want to put this right here. You're gonna look for the blue, not blue. I got my colors mixed up, my fault. But you're gonna look for the orange centerpiece and yellow centerpiece right here. And you're gonna turn the top of the cube until these two colors align. Don't worry about anything else right now, just worry about this piece aligning with its coordinating color. Once you do that, you're gonna want to turn the cube, not the cube, but turn the side of where this piece is at, So the piece is facing towards me, so I will turn this right here. You're gonna wanna turn it twice until you end up with the piece at the bottom right here. Next, you move on to the next piece. So as you can see, we already have blue lined up. So now we're gonna just turn it until it's at the bottom right here. Then we have green and red. So we're gonna start with green first. So we line it up and we just do it. Turn the face twice. Then lastly, align my last piece up and again turn the side that the piece is on twice. Now you have your white cross. In order to get the white face, you are gonna wanna look at these corner pieces with white on them. So there should be 4 in total. So right here we have 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now you're gonna look at the colors of the corner piece. So choose any corner piece with white on it. Right here, I'm choosing the white, green, and red. Find the centerpieces besides white that correspond to the 2 other colors that you have that aren't white. So mine are green and red. You are going to put it in between these 2 centerpieces, not these 2 specifically, but the 2 colors that you have. So mine is green and red. And now I'm gonna show you these 4 moves that will help you now and later on into solving the cube. So these moves are, you're gonna hold the cube like this. So the piece that you want to put in here, in this slot, or yeah, it should be in the top right corner. And remember, make sure it's in between the 2 correct centerpieces. So now these moves, you're gonna hold the cube like this, right? Just basically able to turn this and this, just, yeah, you know what I mean. You are going to start with turning the right side that you have up like this. So you should see this white edge piece right here. Now you are going to turn the top to the left. So now you should have your edge piece with the white lined up with the... So this is the second layer. What I mean by is 2 edge pieces that do not either have yellow or white on them. Just 2 colors right here, as you can see all around, matching up with the correct centerpieces that again do not have yellow or white. Okay, so now we're moving on, as you can see, to the second layer. So before we start this, make sure the white side, the white face, is facing towards the bottom and the yellow is facing towards the top. You can hold the cube any way you want as long as these 2 are facing up and down. So we are going to be looking for an edge piece that does not have yellow on it. So right here we have a green and red piece. So we are gonna move the cube to where the red centerpiece is right here and align it, because whichever color is facing towards me or towards you will that's the centerpiece that you match it up with. So say if green were to be right here and red were to be right here, you would put the green piece, the green edge side, on matching with the green centerpiece. So like this right here, we have blue and orange. Since the orange is not right here, but the blue is, it's facing towards you, you are going to move this, the top, to where the edge piece aligns with the blue, matching. But if this were to be flipped around, then you would match it with the orange. But as you can see, it's not. So since we are starting with the red and green piece, we are going to turn the cube to where we have the red side. Then we are going to align these 2 pieces right here so the colors match. Now you're wondering, how are we going to be able to get this in between these 2 centerpieces? So first, we are going to want to make sure that you have this obviously done. So once you do that, you're going to want to turn the top the opposite way where you want the piece to go. So we want the piece to go to the right. So we are going to turn the top to the left. So now this piece that you want should be on the left side. Once you do that, you are going to want to do the 4 moves that I showed you earlier. So right side up, top to the left, right side down, top to the right. Once you do that, the white piece should be in the top left corner. Not top left, top right corner. After that, you're going to want to turn the cue to where this piece, this corner piece is facing to the side. And by side, I mean your left side, since we want the edge piece in the right. I know it's confusing, but basically what I'm trying to say is make sure the centerpiece, not centerpiece, but corner piece, the white corner piece right here, is facing either to the left or right. And remember, yellow's still on top, white is still on bottom. Now, once you have this, you're gonna want to do the 4 moves, but with your left hand. So I'm gonna show you left side up, top to the right, left side down, top to the left. So it's basically just inverted. Now that you have that, as you can see, this edge piece is now in between the correct 2 centerpieces. And now we have the next piece. So we are gonna align the color that's facing towards us, that does not have yellow on it, align it with the correct centerpiece. So as you can see, this one is green. Now that we have that, we are going to want to do the same thing. So we want the edge piece to go to the right of us. But if we wanted to go to the right of us, we are gonna turn the top of the cue to the left. Now once you do that, it should be to the left of you. And now you're gonna want to do the 4 moves with your right hand. So right side up, top to the right, right side down, top to the left. Now the white corner piece should be facing to you and be in the top right corner. Once you have that, you're gonna want to turn the cue to the left. So now this corner piece should be, the white corner piece should be facing to your left, as you can see right here. So after that, you are gonna want to do the same thing but inverted with your left hand. So instead of doing the right side, you're gonna want to do left side up, top to the right, left side down, top to the left. So now, as you can see, we have this right here. And it looks like we have the same thing right here. So remember, the piece that we want to go in, so the piece we want to put in is to the right. We're going to be putting this to the left, turning the top to the left. Now do the 4 moves that I showed you earlier. And now turn the cue to where the white corner piece is facing to the left. Now, once you do that, you're going to be doing the same moves, but with the left hand again. So left side up, top to the right, left side down, top to the left. And now that we have that, we have one more piece. The last piece is to the left. So if we were putting the piece, edge piece that we wanted to the right, and we would turn the top to the left, but this is not the case. So since we want to put the edge piece in the left side, we are gonna turn the top of the cue to the right. Right here, you do the 4 moves with your left hand. So left side up, top to the right, left side down, top to the left. After that, you're going to want to do, what you're going to want to do is turn the cue to the left to where this white corner piece is facing to the right. And the edge piece that you have back here is in the back. So after that, you're going to want to do the 4 moves with your left hand. So there you go. Once you do that, you have completed the second layer. One problem that I do have to mention is, say you were to have an edge piece flipped, right? It's in the correct spot, but it's flipped. So what you're gonna want to do here is pick any piece on the top. It doesn't matter if it's yellow or not. You're gonna want to turn. You don't have to do anything on the top, except when you're doing the 4 moves. So we are going to be doing the 4 moves with the right. So first, you're gonna want to do the 4 moves to the right. So right side up, top to the left, right side down, top to the right. After that, you can see that the piece that was right here has been taken out. Now, again, you are going to want to turn the cue to where this white corner piece is facing to your left. So as you can see, you should have it like this. Now you're gonna do the same 4 moves, but with your left hand. So left side up, top to the right, left side down, top to the left. Now that we have taken this piece out, we're just gonna do the same thing. So if we want to go to the right side, we're gonna turn the top to the left, do the 4 moves with just like that with the right, and then turn the cube to where this white corner piece is facing to the left, and do the same 4 moves with your left hand. And now you have finally completed the second layer. So the next step that we will be working on is the yellow cross. So it's the same thing as before with the white cross, but we are going to have the yellow cross. So still, we are going to have yellow on top, white on the bottom. And all we are going to be focusing on is the edge pieces with yellow on them. So there's 3 different scenarios that you could have. You could either have a dot, an L shape, or a line. So first we are going to be focusing basically just on the dot. So if you have a dot, you are going to want to hold the cube like this, and you have this face right here. You're going to want to turn the side that's facing towards you, which is this. You're going to want to turn it down to the right to where these white pieces are basically just on the left side, facing towards the left. Now you're going to want to do the 4 moves that I showed you earlier. So right side up, top to the left, right side down, top to the right. And now you are going to want to bring this back down. Now you should have an L shape. So if you have an L shape, you are going to want to turn, do the same thing, but turn 2 layers of the cube. So now you should have 2 layers, the white facing towards the left. And this, you should have a white line down here at the bottom. Once you do that, you're going to want to do the 4 moves that I showed you. So right side up, top to the left, right side down, top to the right. And now you are going to want to turn these back. So now, as you can see, we have a white cross. But if you do not get that case, right, and say you just have a line right here. If you have a line, you are going to want to put your finger across. Make sure the finger goes left to right. And make sure the line goes left to right. Once you do that, you're going to want to do the same thing that you did with the dot. The first step that you did with the dot. So you're going to want to turn the face, this piece, not this piece, but this side right here, as facing towards you. Once you do that, you're going to want to turn it so that way you have white on to the left of you. After that, you're going to want to do the 4 moves I showed you. So right side up, top to the left, right side down, top to the right. Now you are going to want to bring this side back down. Now that you have done that, you have officially completed the yellow cross. The next step is adjusting these edge pieces with yellow on them to the correct center pieces. So as you can see, we have 2 in the correct spot, but 2 that are not in the correct spot. So from here, you are going to want to hold 1 correct piece if you have this scenario. So if you have gotten lucky and skipped this step, I would still recommend watching this just in case that you don't have it. So if you have this particular arrangement, you're going to want to have 1 correct piece in front of you and the incorrect one to the left and right. So once you have done that, you are going to want to hold the cube like this. Follow me closely because this step can kind of get confusing. So I'm going to do this slowly so you could keep up. So you're going to want to turn the right side up. So you have a white line right here to the right. Then turn the right side, not the right side, but the top right here to the right. Now you have a white corner piece right here facing to the left. Now you are going to want to bring this right side back down. So as you can see, it's missing this white pair right here. Now you are going to want to turn the top to the right again. Once you've done that, you see that the white corner piece is now in the back. Now, lastly, you are gonna wanna turn the top back up, and you are gonna wanna finally align these pieces back up. And what I mean by that is after you turn this right side back up, you're gonna wanna turn the top twice. It doesn't matter left or right, but you eventually get it aligned up right here. So a white line back here. So after you do that, you're gonna wanna turn this, the right side back down. So now as you can see, you may be wondering, well, it didn't work. That's because you have to, well, do it again. So after you've done that, you are gonna find two edge pieces that align with the corresponding centerpiece. So as you can see, mine is green and red. So after that, you're gonna wanna make sure that you have the correct pieces, so the pieces that are already solved, such as, for me, it is my green and red edge piece. After you've done that, you're gonna wanna make sure that the two correct pieces are to the back and to the right of you. And the incorrect pieces that you still need to swap are to the left and in front of you. So think about it like this. If it's incorrect, right, if you have two swapped, you're gonna wanna have it to the front and left of you. So after you do that, you're gonna wanna do the steps that we just did. So the right side up, the top to the left, the right side down, top to the left, sorry, right side up, and turn the top twice. And now bring the right side back down. So now the edge pieces should be solved. So turn it till all of the edge pieces are aligned with their corresponding center pieces. And now you have finished adjusting the yellow cross so the edges all line up. And now we are to the second to last step. So this step, we will be putting these corner pieces in between the correct edge pieces. So as you can see, none of mine are in between the correct ones. So if you look at these two colors, they don't match. These two colors, they don't match. These two colors, they don't match. And lastly, these two colors, they don't match. So if you already have one corner piece that is, in between the correct center pieces and edge pieces, you're still gonna wanna follow along just in case you don't have that problem. So if you don't have any lined up, you can start from anywhere. Just make sure that the edge pieces do not move. And what I mean by that is make sure you don't have the cube turned like this or like that or even like that. And make sure these edge pieces are all aligned. Once you've done that, you are gonna wanna turn the right side up, right? The right side up and turn the top to the left. So now you should have this white corner piece facing to the right. Now you're gonna want to turn the left side up and turn the top to the right. So now you have a white line right here, but this corner piece is facing to the left. Now you are gonna want to turn this right side back down. So now you put it back down here and turn the top back to the left. So now you have a white line to the left. And I meant to say right, I'm sorry. Then you're gonna wanna turn the left side back down. So now you fix that. And as you can see, the edge pieces have moved, but it's okay, just after you finish those moves, just turn the top back to the left, and as you can see, it's fixed them. So now, after you've done that, check again and look at the two colors that don't have yellow on it and see if any of them match the two centerpieces. So this is orange and green, and this is blue and red. These do not match, these do not match, these do not match, but these do match. We have red and green in between the red and green centerpieces. So find your corner piece that does match with the centerpieces. I am going to want you to hold it in the top left corner. It doesn't matter which way it's turned, if it's turned that way, if it's turned that way, or if it's turned this way. Just as long as you have it in the top left corner. Right, and so still we are going to have the yellow facing up and the white facing down. Once you've done that, right, Remember, keep the correct corner piece that you have in the top left. Once you do that, you're gonna want to turn basically the same moves that you just did. So just turn the right side up, top to the left, left side up, top to the right. I'm gonna say the other way around, so I'm sorry about that. But just the top, right side up, top to the right, left side up, top to the left. Right side down, top to the right, left side down, top to the left. Now, as you can see, you may have some solved already. And now we are on to the final step of this. This final step, we will be basically turning these, not actually twisting them, right? But finally, you are going to want to have the white side facing up and the yellow side facing down. Once you do that, you're going to want to have a side to where you have unsolved corner piece in the bottom right. Once you do that, you're gonna remember those 4 moves that I showed you earlier. So now I'm gonna do them. Turn the right side up, top to the left, right side down, top to the right. Make sure you have a block right here. By block, I mean 4 white pieces and 2 other colored pieces right here. Make sure they always get back here. Otherwise, you have messed up the cube and you have to restart. Once you do that, you see that it has moved and you have a white piece right here. Don't worry, just do those 4 moves again and keep on going until they're in the correct spot. So as you can see, it's in the correct spot, but it looks like you mix it up now. But we still have this block right here, which means that we know we haven't messed up. So now you're gonna get this corner piece right here, and whatever you do not turn the cube like this, right? You are gonna want to turn the bottom to where this unsolved corner piece is in the bottom right again. And now, as you can see, you should still have this block right here. Once you do that, you are gonna want to do those 4 moves again. So turn the right side up, top to the left, right side down, top to the right. It's still not solved, obviously, so just keep on repeating those moves until you get it. So as you can see, I'm doing it. And then finally, you turned it, you finished it, and now you are gonna want to line this back up. And congratulations, you have solved your very first Rubik's Cube. Anyways, if you guys like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications so you get notified whenever I post a new video. And leave a comment down below if you want to see more videos like this or recommend what you want me to post. Anyways, I hope you guys liked today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.